And I'm back. So, apparently I was actually supposed to be a couple levels higher than what I am. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a little grindy, I guess. It's not a big deal, though. Whew. As to the side, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to do this. Because, to be honest, I'm not feeling the best in the world. But we'll at least go a little bit longer anyway. One thing I did though while I was on break was I looked up just what whoops, shit. I looked up just what all Raja's techniques do, and they kind of make a bit more sense now. So there is that. Whew. What is everybody's status anyway? Readjusting my microphone because I know it has to sound horrible. Which was quite uncalled for. Hi, puppy. What's up, Oscar? Couple more levels should do it. If only my hair would quit trying to whip around my mic, though. You're silly. Ah, excuse me. couple more levels for Forn and we should be alright. Oh, that sounds pretty yummy, actually. Although right now, like personally, I don't know if I could eat them simply because I think I'm running at temperature. Like, I was okay towards the beginning of stream, but it's like, I'm just slowly feeling shittier. Oh good, he's got that now too. Nice. I actually have some right here, so I should be okay. But what I may do is finish up the stream soon and probably go take a bath. Well, I say soon, but it's more like soon-ish. Because really all I'm kind of doing is just grinding a little bit, and then I'm going to try taking on Dark Force again. I'll only end the stream if I just get to the point where I just feel so bleh. Really though, we're leveling at a pretty good clip, so it should be okay. Yeah, Foul should go up another level soon. It's so weird referring to them by those names. Too used to calling them by the final English names. I think Han and Raja are the only ones that got to keep their names. Everybody else, not so much. But yeah, you had a point when you said some gaming magazines and whatnot, game reviewers didn't exactly review their stuff back in the day because I don't know why, but I came across this this one thing that said something like they were talking about Phantasy Star 4 and saying, oh, Alice from the first one and Nay from the second one and Ren from the third one are back in the fourth one, and it's like, did you guys not play the games? You know? I mean, the Alice one is very far-fetched, but, to be fair with, the Nay and the Ren ones, you know, it's the same Ren model type, and Rika is a descendant of Nay, so, or well, Val. Yeah, which I guess I can kind of understand that, but it just, I don't know, it just seemed really, it's like how, if they had any iota of how any of those games were, how they played out, then they would just be like, oh right, there's no way that could be possible. But, oh well. Oh shit, I went into this fight not realizing Rudy only had 27 HP. That was a bad idea. Don't die. Oh my god. I know as a little kid I tended to take a lot of those seriously because it was just kind of like before I actually knew anything about the lore of the series in general. I honestly thought Zelda was the name of the little character you played as in Legend of Zelda. There's the downfall to wearing so much red. Let's go back to Dizolus. God, I fell in love with this game's soundtrack when I played it. And I mean, can you blame me? It's just so... I don't know, it's just really awesome to me. Alright, 4 needs to be up a couple more levels. But I'm gonna go buy some supplies. Freaking hair. Yeah, we don't want bad mojo. Bad mojo is bad. Yeah, I realized that was kind of redundant, but... Oh, you know what we could do, now that I think about it? We could head back to Motavia. Because we might have more guild jobs to do. Yeah, I'd say we go do that. Yeah, Phantasy Star 4 was the first of the Phantasy Star games I got to play, but as a result, I wanted to go back and start playing, like, all the other ones. And while, you know, they weren't all... It was one of those things where it's like, you know, with the telepipe and whatnot, it's like, oh, you only go back to the place that you last saved, you don't actually get to pick where you go. I mean, that was a little disappointing, but other than that, they're all great games. And, you know, I was just so thrilled to play them. Apparently the star. It's a request from the house where Tinkerbell lives. Our household pet, Locky, has disappeared. Please find him, that is the message. He certainly doesn't seem to be the caliber of work for a hunter. The fee offered is 2,000 Meseta. Will you take on this request? Yes. In that case, please go to Tinkerbell's house and get more details directly from the owner. Tinkerbell's house is in the east section of Ado. we're gonna go in here first. I'm sorry about the inconvenient location of this bakery. What do you have to say about this? Family has been running this bakery for generations. This was the bakery I was telling you about, Umbra. We can knead the dough better down here in the basement because of the temperature and humidity. I see, though I don't see why you have to keep the storefront area down here too. Oh, I just went to the bakery. Yeah, that was, I remember you and Odin telling me that you guys ran into, like, a bunch of bakers out in the middle of the desert and how it was so inconvenient, and it's like, yeah, that whole thing started in Phantasy Star 4, and it started right there. Our pet dog is missing. We've searched this town from one end to the other. It pains me to see the children so crestfallen. What? You're a hunter from the guild? You sure must have a lot of spare— oh, no, I'm very thankful. The fact of the matter is that Loki, our daughter's dog, is missing. We searched the town, but we couldn't find him. And outside the town with all those monsters. That's why we went to the Hunters Guild. I beseech you, help us. Let me see. Loki has good manners and is really cute. Mister, please bring back Loki as soon as possible. Please. She called me Mister. It's like some bad luck is destined to occur. Yeah, except apparently the inconvenience here is just the fact that it's down in the basement. Is that right? Rara's... I should have forcibly prevented her from leaving. Wait, you knew! You knew! Yeah, friggin' fortune tellers. Off to Krupp, because we've seen him there. Dog? We haven't fed him for a while. He left not long ago. I think he went north. As if you would listen. Personally, I would, but I don't think... well, I don't think this group would have, so fair point. Alright, I think he would be here. Puppy! This scraggly little dog must be a Loki. Good boy, good boy. Here's your favorite food, a piece of shortcake. Here's our chance. Let's take him back to Ado. Oh, thank you. Great job. Only to be expected from a hunter. My daughter is overjoyed. I'll send the agreed upon commission to the guild. Thank you very much. See, my daughter is so happy. Loki's back! Loki's back! Hooray! No wonder he ran away. Aww. Well, I mean, she's invincible to a point. Congratulations on job well done. Please accept your commission fee. That was one interesting dog. Perhaps there's a trait that he has in common with you. That'd be ridiculous. Become the Hunters Guild rich and Lights of Hunters. Signing areas up there. For those of you hunters who have already signed in, I'd like to give you information about available job listings. Currently listed are... we want to do missing student now. This is a request from the caretaker of the student dorms in Piata. One of the students who has been entrusted to our care has disappeared. Please find her. That is the message. Certainly doesn't seem to be the caliber of work for a hunter. If he offered us 3,000 Meseta, we take on this request. Yeah, they feed him too much of that. He's liable to end up with kidney failure. Oops. Damn it. Jerked at my microphone. Sorry about that. Puppy! Come here, you. Meanwhile, my puppy's pacing. Even though he just went outside. Goofy puppy. Oscar, you're goofy. Oh wait, I wasn't actually supposed to go to the university itself. Oh, you're the hunter from the guild. Please help. The fact of the matter is that one of the female students living here is missing. Apparently she has become an enthusiastic devotee of some kind of religion just up and left. I thought the infatuation would pass and she'd eventually come back, but she still hasn't. I have a terribly responsibility of being entrusted with the charge of another's child. With a blunder like this, even the Academy's reputation could be tarnished. Please, could you bring her back here before things become known to the public? I appreciate the trouble I'm putting you through. Okay. I want to go to Kadari. Oh, by the way, this guy's still here. Oh, you guys, stop. Even if Zio is defeated, I'll keep on believing in him. Oh, Zio, the Holy One! I think he just likes flinging himself down on the sidewalk. Fuck you, train. Where is this? I want to go back to Piata. Yes, let's go back to Piata. You'll take me back? Thank you. Hey, you! Are you alright? I am hungry. Looks like she has been eating irregularly. She is pretty weak. She should be given something nutritious to eat. Something nutritious. Hey, you're holding a parolee mate. Does that bring back memories? It has high nutritional value. I used to eat those back in the old days. Let me see. Let's give it to this girl. That's the stuff that eats through metal! What the... okay. Oh. What has happened to me? Thank goodness you revived. Now let's go back to Piata. Thank you so much. Now we can keep up appearances at the dorm. We shall remit the agreed-upon fee to the guild. Oh, and also, I would appreciate it if you could keep this matter to yourselves. What have I been doing all this time? When I try to remember what happened, I get a headache. Is this lady still undressing? I'm still getting undressed, okay. Maybe it's like a Mars bar and it's not really the planet Mars. Yeah. I just remember that that was the stuff from the first one that ate through the metal, which allowed us to get hap speed, but yeah. Good job. Congratulations on a successful resolution. Please accept your commission fee of 3,000 Meseta. Please come again to the Hunters Guild where we enrich the lives of hunters. Granted it was due to Zio's spell, but how can a human being change so drastically? Sure is scary. I'd comment, but yeah. You've come to the Hunter's Guild where the sign-in area already signed in. It's a request from Eddie who lives in Monson. My son has fallen into a crack in the earth. Please help my son. That is the message. Fee offered is 5,000 Meseta. Will you take on this request? Yes. In that case, please go to Monson and get further details directly from Eddie. Eddie's house is located east of Monson, right in the middle of the cracks from the earthquake. Are you a hunter? Oh, I've been waiting for you. You see, I let my son, Talus, play outside, but he simply disappeared. I've asked around and I've been told that he fell into the crack in front of our house. Since then, I haven't been able to do anything. Of course I want to rescue him, but creepy groaning sounds have been coming out of the crack. Oh, please, rescue my son. Okay. Geronimo! The hole. What's this? Is an underground cave like this in Monson? I wonder where on earth Talus has gotten to. Welcome to the black hole. Child's shoes. I wonder if it's Talus's. Probably. What on earth is this? Oh no, Rudy. Talus, this monster couldn't have... Cut it out. It's bad luck to even think such a thing. It's coming for us. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal, but we're just going to throw everything we have at it. That's a slug, I know. It's kind of sluggy ooze thing. Where is this? Is this the other side of the planet? Yikes, were you really eaten? Thank goodness, you seem to be alright. You would have been digested had we not come along in time. Oh yeah, that's right. I was attacked by some weird slug. You know, we saved your life. Oh, thanks, mister. Anytime. That kid used to have black hair. At least he picked up his shoes and ran. The oozes are coming, hooray, hooray. The oozes are coming, hooray. Yes. Alright, we might actually be the proper level to do this now. Thank you so much. To tell you the truth, I had lost hope. I'm so glad he's safe. I mustn't let children get out of my sight. We shall send the agreed-upon commission fee to the guild. I wanted to go see the other side of the planet, so I went to the valley. They didn't take me to the other side. No fun. No, you just almost got digested, kid. 20 years later, Motavia has internet and he's sitting there in front of the computer fapping at the gore porn. Or I guess it would be 4, wouldn't it? I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. Shit's not my cup of tea. God. He ends up on hotmotavians.com. Oh, God, I need to shut up. This is getting bad. Okay, so it would be the second one then. Because, I mean, he was pretty much eating holes, so... Somewhere across Motavia, there's like this one guy that just has a little pet slug. He like tries to put a collar on it, but the collar gets absorbed into it. And I like to think it makes little barking sounds at people. You ask it to give you a hug and just engulfs itself around your arm for a moment. And it's like, sure, it's kind of slimy and gross, but at the same time, it's actually kind of adorable. I should write. I should write tiny little slimy slug monsters into my game that you can get as pets. You get one and it's like super tiny, like maybe the size of a cork. Yeah, there you go. And it barks at people. I don't know why, but just the idea of it barking at people just strikes me as funny. That's just it. I mean, it would just look like a slug, like a slimy slug, but it just... The only thing dog-like about it was just the fact that it would just bark at people. Ah, shit. Ow! How much longer before I get the rest of the missions? That reminds me, we actually found a tiny little pupa just outside underneath my window. I don't know if it's going to develop in time before it starts getting really cold. I actually should have worn jeans when I went out for a walk tonight, because I took the dog out for a walk tonight, and it was cool, but it didn't seem like it was that cold. But we didn't stay out that late because it was really starting to get pretty chilly. I need to find his coat, too. caterpillar butt? Alright. Control center, search for the abnormality. What's that? What, where? Over there in the shadows. We're gonna try this shit again. It appears the dark force is the cause of everything. Let's remove it. Easier said than done. Okay, I'm going for it. Cree! That's kind of funny, actually. Right. Barrier. Crosscut. Saner. Malfoy. Agility is up. That was kind of a waste of a SAR, but okay. Don't kill us, don't kill us, don't kill us. Okay. That was a good sign, actually. Okay, nice. This is banking a lot on Raja here. Nice! Oh, he just went down. Alright, no big deal. Wow, okay. Shit. Fucking stay alive, Rain. Alright. star. Ah. I don't remember exactly what Blessing did, but whatever. Oh, defense power. Sweet. Down he goes. Fuck you, asshole! Teach you to whoop my ass on stream. Apologies. I'm usually a bit more composed than that. Did we do it? Yep, we've won! Okay, Forn, get Curran back to normal. Roger. Rain, can I ask you something? I'm so proud of you. Yes, there it is. What is it? How did you know that monster was the Dark Force Zio was talking about? Ah, I've seen it before. What? What do you mean you've seen it before? I'll tell you sometime, just wait until then, will you? Well... Rain? All functions have been recovered. All we have to do is make some final adjustments at Zillan. What is the matter? Nothing. Let's go to Zillan. Everything is okay. All the maintenance systems for the Algo environment are working properly. Well, we've been through a lot, but I guess we've solved everything. Wait! Look at that! Snowstorm hasn't stopped? The control system for Dazula has been restored. Yes, everything is in working order. The Plowed Paladins from Plowed. I told you! Didn't I tell you that the Grubrick Tower was the cause? The demons that live in the Grubrick Tower are creating the snowstorm. Why don't you listen to me once in a while? Anyway, this means there is some other cause for the snowstorm in Dazula, right? If the snowstorm continues unabated, there is a danger that the Parmanians will and even the Dazulicians will perish. There's no use just sitting around thinking. Let's go to Dazolus. Yes, I'll go too. As the mission has not been accomplished, I shall continue my responsibilities. This is getting interesting. Unless I go, you won't be able to get anything done, eh, Rudy? What with Dazolus and a wall of ice, we won't be able to move around freely. What shall we do? If we use the ice decker, we can break through the walls of ice. Ice decker? What's that? In planning for action on Dazolus, I had an ice-breaking car installed. Why don't you tell us these things sooner? Because that is not part of the storyline. I shall load it up in the Landdale. Unrelenting snowstorm. Fucking kids, I told you. It's probably what he's thinking right now. It's like, god damn it, guys. Son of a bitch! That's the one voice I miss doing in the Pathfinder campaign, just because of how ridiculous it is. Alright. Nice. Decker. Nice. This is the town of Zosa. The egg of the Dizolus penguin is our special product. Still think it would be funny if we found another team trying to save the world, but unlike in Baldur's Gate, we don't need to kill them. Makes me think of, oh, didn't they have something like that in Shaun of the Dead, where it's like this other group of survivors trying to survive, and they mirrored the main cast exactly? Zola's penguin is really cute. We made improvements to the Dizo owl breed so that they can be bred in nature. Chirp. Oh, it's so cute! Rain, do you think it's cute? Not really. My job is to collect eggs. I walk behind them all day long so that they can lay their eggs anytime. Look, the Dizolus penguin is part of your group for today. Dizolus penguin will walk around town with you. This dreamlike experience is yours for only 500 meseta. Of course, you'll try it, won't you? Nah, I'm good. I can't believe you would skip such an enjoyable thing. You guys certainly aren't broad-minded. No, it's not so much that as that's just a waste of money. Alright, what have we got? Ooh, flame sword. Flamey, flamey. Well, now that I think about it, maybe I don't want to spend too much money here. Oh, I just sold that. Shit. Oh well. It's a Fanta robe. It's just this big orange robe with like a freaking orange on the back of it. Every time something crit hits you, it screams the Fanta song at you. Ah, the Grubrick Tower. Come to think of it, I've seen a creepy tower east of here. To the item shop. Alright, we're gonna buy one of these. It's a waste of money, sure, but it gets amusing. Oh, penguin feed is stolen! Is Stalin? Stalin? Dear God! Zombies! Okay, yeah, this place looks like hell. There's another town right here. Mies. This is the town of Mies. There's a strange illness going around, and we're in a terrible state. There was a strange illness going around. You get a really high fever and usually die within a month. On top of that, the dead bodies would revive as zombies. It was so scary. As I'm sitting here feeling my own body temperature go up. This is the patient admission area. It used to be the inn, but the innkeeper has made it a public clinic out of the goodness of his heart. This place is actually a large inn renowned throughout Dezolis. But because there are so many ill, the innkeeper is letting us use it. Such a wonderfully warm-hearted person. I'd say it's beyond the call of duty. We're the Espers that you all have been talking about. We come from the Esper Mansion, southeast of here. No medicine seems to cure this strange illness. At this point, the only thing we can do is inject life energy to them to prolong their lives a little. That's why all these people from Esper have come from afar. There's so many more who have power like ours in the Esper Mansion. We can only help in this small way. To give others life energy means the taking of life energy from ourselves, but... Wow. I'm the innkeeper. To tell you the truth, I didn't want our place to be used, but with all those empty rooms, the townspeople would have looked at me reproachfully. How upsetting. Darn. Yes, maybe we should just make it a hospital. I don't see why not. Wham! This patient needs life energy! Wham! Wake me up before you go? I don't know. We're in pain, but the patients are in even more pain. We've got to work harder. The other shift. Strange illness broke out right after the Geruberg Tower appeared. See? Just as I told you, that tower must be the cause. Raja, quit joking around. Rudy, this is no joke. He's got a tremendous fever. Quickly, we must carry him to a bed. Even Raja has fallen sick. He'll die if we leave him like this. I don't believe it. This isn't any laughing matter, Rudy. I'm sorry. Val, you're aware of it too, aren't you? Rain. I've sensed it ever since we came to Dezolis, but it feels really strong in this vicinity. Yes. What is it? What are you two talking about? Rudy, listen carefully. This feeling is the black energy wave. The black is probably coming from the Geruberg Tower. And is pretty close. Darn. Help, help! Sella! Sella is headed for the Geruberg Tower by herself. Sella? She's a girl of exceptional courage from our group. But this is too reckless. There's a forest of man-eating trees surrounding the tower. Rudy! Right, we can't let her go alone. Where is this forest? It's northeast of town. Okay, let's go. So apparently that was going to be the name that... Interesting. Because her English name became Kira. So it just seems weird to see Sella. It's like, who the fuck is Sella? And her Japanese name was Shess, I believe. won't work. Even with this, we can't break through. Look, someone's being attacked! Is that Sella? Yeah, run. Heck! They keep growing and growing from behind us! There's no end to this. We've got to retreat. Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Sella Turney. Who are you all? We've been sent by your friends. At any rate, I'm glad you're safe. I see. So that's why you came all the way here. It's pretty reckless of you to come here alone. Well, I felt I had to do something to make it all right. Just made my blood boil to see all those people in such pain. But those man-eating trees, they were far tougher than what I heard. Yeah. I wonder if there's a better way to tackle those man-eating trees. I may know a way. Our leader should be able to tell us. Our chief of the Esper Mansion, Lutz. About 2,000 years ago, he, along with a heroine called Alice, saved Algo and has come to be known as a legendary wizard. Wait a minute. Are you saying that a person from 2,000 years ago is still alive? That said, he's still alive in the deepest depths of the Esper Mansion. But they won't let anyone except top-ranking people enter the mansion. That's why I've only seen him once, and from afar at that, during some ceremony. But you can even recognize from afar. He's intellectual, graceful, classy, just a wonderful person. I've no doubt that he would know of a good way to tackle this problem. He's been alive for 2,000 years. You don't believe? The Reverend Lutz is an unparalleled magician whose feats have given rise to many a legend. I'm sure that the Master even knows the secrets to immortality. I wonder if that could be true. Logically speaking, it must be something like cryogenic hibernation. Whatever the case may be, we can't just leave the people of Mies in their misery. We must try to get an audience with Lutz. Yes! Hey Rudy! Let's go and see if we can meet this man, Lutz. I'll be your guide. Let's go. Alright. Let's go to the Esper Mansion. Oh, this part. The Lutz sickle. Cool. Ah, shit, I went the wrong way. Out of my way! Nice. They're hitting us for a lot of damage. Oh, it's you, Sella. Welcome back. This mansion is also cut off from the outside due to the wall of ice. Hello, Smiley Panda. How are you tonight? Okay, that guy's meditating. We're gonna leave him alone. A gentle-looking face the statue of a woman has. Upon hearing stories about Rachel and Mies, I sent some of my friends, but I don't have any idea about the conditions there because of the wall of ice. Hey, it's Sella! You were able to make it home! Sella, you may not pass here without permission. Since when do I need a permission? Open the door for us! That I cannot do. You pig-headed oaf! Let her enter. How dare you! I cannot... Hey! Oh, it's you! Forgive my rudeness, please enter. Rain? Oh, Rain, it's good to see you made it back safely. Forget the greetings, I'm going in. Oh, yes, of course, as you wish. This is the inner sanctuary, and further beyond, there is a room called Lutz's room. That's right, so now the time has finally come. At last, we're going to meet Lutz. Oh dear, are my clothes clean? How's my hair? What shall I do? I'm so nervous. I wonder what kind of person he is. What do you think, Rudy? Lutz, the legendary magician. What's going on? No one's here! Reverend Lutz, please show yourself! Lutz is not here. He left this world long ago. What? No human could live for over 2,000 years. That can't be! I saw him with my very own eyes! Besides, we're all believers, aren't we? We believe in the legend of Esper, that Lutz lives on. Hello there! It is leading us, don't we? That's why we're all trying so hard. He has to exist. Well... It's true that Lutz is no longer of this world. But even if his physical body is no more, his spirit lives on. What? Before he died, he left his will and memory in the telepathy ball. Then you're saying that this ball is Lutz? No, he's not here now. But if the chosen person appears, then Lutz's will and memory will be transferred to that person. Chosen? So now... I'm waiting for the ombre explosion. Wait, Rain is Lutz? That is correct. Rain Walsh is the 5th generation Lutz. You're... Lutz? How could that be? Listen, Rudy. Since ancient times in Algo, there had been a cycle where calamities occur once every 1,000 years. Motherfucker. Sorry, Umbra. I saw you type that in chat and it's like, oh god. That's because personification of evil called Dark Force is resurrected every 1,000 years. Up until now, every time it occurred, a courageous person would defeat the evil to maintain peace. But we definitely did defeat Dark Force at Kirin. Yet there is no sign of abatement of these abnormal conditions in Algo. So, what's going on? Algo was shaken 1,000 years ago by the explosion in Parma. The delicate balance we were able to maintain was severely upset. This might be a result of that. You could at least see yellow instead of green, you fucking pompous blueberry bagel. Don't forget, because this is the beta, he actually gets called a turd early on in the game. This might be a result of that. The black energy wave can still be felt. Are you saying that Dark Force is still alive? That I don't know. But I can't say that the root of all evil is not yet destroyed. The only thing to do is to defeat it. I chose you, Rudy. Me. I have chosen you as a soldier to fight the inevitable decisive battle. Why? Choose me. That's right, I felt you are a man of potential. You kept calling him Shorty! We will soon find out if my judgment was correct, Rudy. And of course, when that happens, we'll all be dead, so I guess it doesn't really matter in the end. Great. Well, that's the story. Sorry I kept a secret all this time. We'll keep on cooperating with each other, right? Yeah. Anyway, we've got to go to the Geruberg Tower. That's where the answer lies. Look! I like how she's just absolutely stunned by this. There's a man-eating tree that obstructs those who try to pass, but if you use the Eclipse Torch, you'll be able to destroy it. Okay, our destination is decided. It's off to the Gumbius Temple. The Dizalician Temple is located in the mountain valley west of here. We're off. Come on, Rudy. Stop looking so dazed. How disappointing that Lutz would be so insensitive. Sorry about that. I've always been like this. And what's funny is I have a friend in real life that seems a lot like Rain. Like, I can actually hear my friend voicing this guy. That's how... Yeah, but see, his first life, you know, I guess he just said screw it after, Phantasy Star 2. It's like, you know, Mother Brain's dead. I'm just going to go die now. And then it's like, for some reason, I guess they decided it was prudent to keep his memories or something. Which is cool, I guess, but still. Oh, we want to go to, Jute first. Hey guy, are you okay? I can't move forward at all. Okay. Then we got this game where he's just that. Ooh, Lacquer Sword. Lacquer Claw? Oh, that might not have been a good idea. Well, maybe. I don't know. Also, apologies if you hear the train outside the window. It sucks when the train tracks are, like, just north of me. I love Phantasy Star 3, but it was just such a long game if you decided to go for all the endings. I actually just recently finished that, too. I know, like, a lot of the criticism against 4 is just the fact that it's such a short game, which is kind of true. Oh. Usually. I mean, lately I've just been streaming mostly Phantasy Star. a lot of it just started because we were playing Phantasy Star Online 2, and it's like, yeah, you know, I played it when it was on console, and it's like, really? This was a game that was on console? So I started playing it, and here we are. I actually was supposed to get back to Chrono Cross soon as well. But, yeah, I mean, RPGs... I want to do more first-person shooters, but it's just a matter of getting a group together for it. Because, sometime this month we're going to be doing, Killing Floor and Killing Floor 2. Yeah, 4's always been my favorite. It was the very first one I played, which that's what got me into the series in general. So I went back and played the other ones and fell in love with all of them, so... I wouldn't mind if they kept the MMO, but I would love to see remakes of 1 through 4 and another console, or, well, just single-player RPG like this. But, I don't know, Phantasy Star has been treated kind of weirdly by Sega. And wow, my connection just went... Whoop. I'm a trained monk. Every time I step into this place, I feel stronger. Not even the most precious jewel could emit such a divine light. Yeah, it sucks when you get so invested in a game like that and they just shut it down. I was really kind of disappointed with that too, because like at one point I really wanted to play Phantasy Star Online, but I never got around to it, and then it was like, oh well, the servers are shut down now. I mean, you can play a private server, I guess, so there is that. What? That won't do. The Holy Flame is something that should not go beyond this gate. Even if it is the wish of Lutz to lightly lend out the torch, it is not acceptable to me. Boy, you just don't get it, do you? Didn't I explain the situation? The future of the entire Algo system is hinging on this. Won't do, what can't be, can't be. Huh? What's that? Oh dear. Ha 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 ha. I'll take that, thank you very much. What the heck do you think you're doing? Ha 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 ha. We are beings who live in the air castle. Hey you, the one dressed in white. If you're Lutz, you remember, don't you? You know who would be waiting for you at Air Castle. I'll take possession of the Eclipse Torch. If you want it back, then come and get it. That is, if you don't mind losing your life. Ha 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 ha. Now that was a trio of assholes. Ah, what a disaster! The flame which we hold holy has been stolen. Wow, that's a tongue twister. It's my punishment for being so narrow-minded. Oh, how am I to bear the responsibility for this? Don't get so depressed. It was taken by force. It's not your fault. All you have to do is go and retrieve it. Oh, would you really? Thank you very much. But in exchange, you better lend it to us after we recover it. Oh, of course, yes. No question about that. Rain, about the air castle. You said you know about it. Oh, yes. It's in Luce's memory, to be precise. It's a castle that was floating in the skies of the planet Parma a long, long time ago. Planet Parma? In that case, it would have been destroyed 1,000 years ago. The planet Parma exploded, and there is only an asteroid belt left where the planet used to be. Could it be that miraculously the air castle survived, and even now it's in the midst of the asteroids? The probability of that is very low. At any rate, I will check on the sensors on the Landale. Rain, I have one more question. Who is that person those witches were talking about? The first generation of Lutz and his companions fought a man in the air castle. That man's name is Lashik, well, Lassic. So that's what I mean. But I thought Lashik was defeated by the first generation of Lutes. I don't know what we'll find until we go there. Just the sprite work in this game is amazing. Well then, let's go ahead and search for the air castle. I'm getting something. Although very slight, it is definitely something. Can you take a picture? I will try. That's it. That's the air castle, alright. It has a spooky atmosphere. Oh, are you getting a little scared? Already? Don't be ridiculous. We're going in. Phantasy Star Online 2 is a lot of fun. The only connection that I really have with any of it is that the anti-cheat guard that they have will sometimes, after playing it for a while, will cease functions on some of the programs. At least it did on my computer. Like, for a while I couldn't even open Notepad. It was kind of stupid. Alright, we're gonna get to Air Castle and I'm probably gonna end the stream. Because I'm feeling like my fever is not getting any better. There's evidence of normal gravity and breathable air. The possibility of it being a natural occurrence is virtually nil. It would be practical to view this as an artificial condition. We're greatly honored by your visit to us. Alright, we're heading back to the Zolas, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. What the frick do we have going on? We don't have anything going on. No, tomorrow's Sunday, not Monday. What the frick was I thinking? I'm getting delirious, Sombra. I think the only thing we had possibly going on Monday was a going away stream for Nathaniel. But I haven't heard any more out of that, so I don't really know if we're going to be even doing that now. I need to, yeah, I definitely need to. Which, if we do that, I'm not entirely sure what we'll be doing. I know he wanted to do some Gmod game modes, so we might be doing that. I don't know yet. And I don't know when we're getting back to Chrono Cross. As far as this game goes, though, I need to, grind a little bit, because now that we've gotten to Air Castle's going to whoop my ass. Huzzah! Anywho, other than that, I've really got nothing going on. So, if all else fails, I'll probably just stream more of this tomorrow night. And then maybe a little bit of Unturned later or something. I should also do a Killing Floor 2 test stream at some point, too. Alright, thanks, Boostacao, I appreciate that. So, that being said, thanks everyone for coming out. I'm gonna go lay down, I'm getting a little delirious. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye now.